Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Nicholas Sarson, Nolan Carruthers. We're here at Holiday Lanes in Lakewood with the Amateur Bowlers Tour Denver branch, giving you our stair-step finals this weekend. And our first match today is going to feature our fifth seed, Steve Dudek, out of Commerce City. He's taking on Jim Waddy out of Denver. And Jim, the higher seeded player, had the option. He's elected to lead the match. So, gentlemen, go ahead and shake hands, and we'll begin our first match. Off camera, Nolan and I were talking about the difference in this house, even though it's synthetic, because of what had happened here a few years ago. We had a late spring blizzard that literally collapsed the middle part of this bowling center on top of the lanes. So basically like lanes 1 through 11 and 21 or 22 through 30 stayed original, but they had to replace the lanes in the middle of the house. And when you're crossing lanes, crossing pairs now, you have to be sharp and you have to understand that they are going to play different. And that's why the scores were kind of crazy.
It's today. Like two different bowling centers.
It can be.
It's I call 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 the Bermuda Triangle because that thing is like a nightmare. 17 and 18 is just like, it's crazy.
And you know what the funny part is? I've heard that from so many people. So you got to kind of figure it's true because
it is true.
I'll talk to the people that don't even bowl the club but bowl league here, and
I do bowl league.
You just hear them, and you just hear them. 17, 18. And then, of course, you guys, you bowl here Friday nights. So,
right.
And he goes, I got stuck on 17 and 18.
Stay out of brackets. Don't even jump into them.
But, that's going to happen. And it was just like years ago with wood, depending on if they were patched.
Yeah.
If they were added on later on, the batches of wood are different, whether it be the maple or the pine.
Right.
And they do have their own little idiosyncrasies. So you literally had to take notes.
You do need to
take
notes.
When you were bowling a tournament there. And realistically, I think when you're bowling a tournament here, if you do that, I think you have a great advantage over somebody else coming in who's never played here.
I agree.
And it can also drive you out of your mind.
And my mind is gone after today. I don't want notes from today. I can tell you that.
Okay. Ooh, Steve looked a little low.
Stubborn 10 pin.
Yep, stubborn 10 pin. So both bowlers open in frame one.
Steve's given 57 sticks.
Yep.
That's a lot of sticks.
It's a lot of sticks. And understand, we probably have maybe 4 bowlers in the club out of the 1,100 that need as much handicap as they possibly can because they're great members. They struggle. They have either physical difficulties or whatever. Their game has gotten really tough. Can't throw the ball that hard down the lane.
And it's great that they can compete.
I love the fact that every once in a while, they're going to put it together and they're going to get up here. And I'm real happy to see Jim do that. Now, obviously, Jim's got hip replacement. He's got knee problems. He has trouble getting around, but he loves to bowl.
I think they should have gave him the gig that Colonel Sanders gig.
What's that?
The KFC gig. It's on TV. They should have gave it to this guy right here. I'm going to put in for it.
There you go.
He doesn't need to bowl.
Jim's an accountant. That's his profession.
He can sell chicken.
Well, we'll go from adding numbers to adding chicken breasts or something. Yeah. Make sure there's enough wings in that bucket.
An accountant on the chicken.
There you go. All right, looks like he
That's
threw that
work.
Pretty good. All right.
That's going to work.
Good start. There we go. Yeah, Jim's very first title was a Super Bowl win. Years ago at Broadmoor.
That's a nice win.
Down in Mississippi and Wadsworth, which is unfortunately is no longer around. But yeah, that's neat when your first win's the biggie. That was cool.
I made the finals once in the Super Bowl. Made it to the championship against Dennis Glover, our dancing genius, and he smoked me. It's the only time I ever bowled him.
Well, you got that in the back of your mind.
Oh, that's awesome.
Payback are going to be tough. Oop, yeah, he pulled it
That's
again.
That's going to go right.
Yep. That's right. He got very lucky. He just leaves a 1-2. And 18 on or 8 on a spare is okay, too. And again, with both bowlers opening in the first frame, he still has that 57-pin lead. And Jim's a real competitor. I mean, there are times where you could tell he was hurting, and like through game 2, he's really having difficulty even sitting down. And I'll go down to him and I'll say, Jim, you know, it's okay. If you want to pull out, it's all right. He looked at me like I was nuts.
You're out of your mind.
He says, I ain't pulling
That'll
out
work.
nothing.
There you go.
Oh, boy. All right. Well, if he can throw his second ball, as accurately as he's on his, or the first ball as accurately as he's throwing the second ball, Dudek's in for a world of hurt here.
It's hard to put a string together.
Yeah, yes.
It's really hard.
This is going to be grind city here. Really is.
A double's premium. It really is.
Yeah. And can't get the 7. He left a Nick 7 pin. That seems to be
I left a Nick 7 today.
Field of choice in the last 6 weeks. A right-hander that leaves more 7s and 10s, that's a curse.
It's not right.
It's a curse.
Your day's done.
Hold on. All right, no problem. All right, so both bowlers are 27 in the second and spares in the third. So again, we're looking at a 57-pin hole for Mr. Dudek. He's got to rock and roll. If Jim opens, he's got to take advantage of it. He's got to do it quick. Other than that, the handicaps for our remaining 3 bowlers are pretty close. And will it roll up?
That'll work.
That was a great shot.
Great ball.
That
right
was
there.
a very good shot. And we're going to have a score change. Of course, Dennis is taking notes with his comedy act back there. He's not watching. There we go.
He needs to shut that comedy dream down.
Yeah, I
he's
think
not
so
that
too.
funny.
And I don't think he's going to make it.
No, he's not that funny. He's a good dancer. If there's no music, you put music in the mix, he's done.
Oh, that was pretty close. Crossed over, but he leaves a 7.
So Mr. Dudek has only gained 1 pin so far out of 57.
That's not good.
No.
You know, unless he's going to bowl him for 6 games, he's in trouble.
Yeah, and that's not we don't want that to happen.
No, please, no. My
5 ties.
My goal now is to try to get out of the bowling center with
At a
the
reasonable
sunlight
hour.
still out. You know. Weird weather this week, huh?
Oh,
Wow.
yeah.
Crazy.
That's not going to work.
No. All right, so he's open in the 4th, 55 in the 4th. Now here's an advantage for Steve.
Absolutely.
Because now if he can throw a double or a 3-bagger here, he really puts some serious numbers up against him all of a sudden. But he's still going to be behind, but at least it's more manageable.
Got to chip in somehow.
Yep, you have to. You can't look at it as that number. You have to just say, okay, I got a little bit here, I got a little bit here, and just chip at it, and don't put that much pressure on yourself. And realistically, if Steve bowls his average and Jim bowls his average, he's still going to win.
Yep. As it should be.
Yeah. That was better.
It's going to cross.
So, bad break. Leaves a 4-5. Yeah, Jim's a character, and he is a charter
Rocky
season ticket holder. I mean, he was at the old Mile High.
He knows the bullpen better than Walt Weiss.
Yeah. Yeah, and him and Bob Apodaca, the old pitching coach, they were tighter than you can believe. I'm surprised he wasn't over the house having dinner.
I don't doubt it.
But yeah, he's an absolute diehard Rocky fan.
How many baseballs has he had out of the bullpen?
Well,
100, 200?
The few times that he's invited me down, he will wind up giving me 2 or 3. And fortunately, I got
a chance.
Yes,
nice shot.
Great. Fortunately, I got young teenagers on either side of me, and I give them to my nephews and stuff. But here, since all my nephews are back east, as soon as it warms up and the kids got their gloves out, I'm throwing them Rocky baseballs, and they think I'm like God's gift.
You're a god.
Yeah. But it's all due to Jim. Oh, and again, look at this.
Yeah,
and
same.
Steve leaves a 4-5. One's left-handed, one's right-handed.
Let Jim Waddy shoot that for you, Steve.
Yeah, why not? Yeah. He wishes he could.
Let's see if
Let's
he
see
can
how he
match
does
it.
it. Yeah. No.
No. Oh, he did get it.
It did hold. I thought he was going to miss the 5. So both bowlers convert the 4-5. Unbelievable.
So Steve's gained 12 of the 57.
So he's down 45, and we're halfway through the match. Time to throw some strings up there,
he needs
Steve.
That's not going to get
will it
there.
hurry? Yeah, just a little bit late,
2-5.
delayed just enough that it didn't roll up. And I don't know if I told you, but we were in a pro shop at Arapahoe Wednesday night talking to C.J. Anderson, the Broncos running back, and I congratulated him, for his, 4-year contract at the Broncos match from the Dolphins,
And a Super Bowl title.
and a Super Bowl win, and all that. And I was laughing. I said, "So, you happy to be here?" And he said, "Nick," he says, "Elway called me, and I was on the phone for 4 minutes, and the whole time John's talking to me, I'm thinking to myself, please tell me you matched the offer. Please tell me you matched the offer." And then when John told him that he matched the offer, he said, "I was beyond cloud 9. He says, "I am just happy to be here."
That's wonderful.
And then it was funny. He had his Cal sweatshirt on, and
I saw that.
He wanted to try to sub, but he couldn't. So he said, he says, I'll stick around.
There you go.
I'll stick around and watch you guys bowl a little bit, and I'm out of here." I said, "Yeah." 3 hours later, he's still there.
Yeah.
All right, Jimbo, crossover strike.
Do you look for him to be here in the next couple weeks?
Well, he's in Hawaii now on vacation, and I told him with all the money he just signed for it, the least he could do is take me with him. He just kind of looked at me and laughed. I went, "Okay, can't get away with that."
You're not going to get much. If you can get a cheeseburger, that would
there
be
you go.
huge. Had him autograph it and then eat it.
Yeah. I expect to see him within a couple weeks. I know that after his vacation, he's got stuff hooked up with Storm to do the PBA members and the professional athletes doing bowling matches.
He's got a chance.
And he was taking lessons with Norm Duke and Pete Weber. How's that for two coaches?
Yeah.
I said, "Yeah, shake that off." So he's really excited. He really is. And then I said, probably somewhere early July or maybe even into June, he'll be down in Houston and really working out hard, getting ready for camp. It will start sometime middle, end of July. So he's got that window open to bowl, and he can't wait.
Well, it's nice to have him back.
It is. It really is. I would have been disappointed if he wasn't here. Meanwhile, Mr. Waddy is grinding along and keeping Mr. Dudek at bay. And this is going to be close.
There you go.
Atta boy. Tell you what, I think Steve Areno figures at this point he's got to go.
He needs
the last 6.
Well, if he could find a 3-bagger here.
Yeah, and put a little bit of pressure on Jim. So we'll see.
I've got an I-beam in front of me.
Yeah.
There you go.
Good seats, huh, buddy?
Yeah.
Now, you know what that reminds me of?
The front row.
Connie Mack Stadium in North Philadelphia. All my seats were always like that.
So he's
Wrigley and Fenway.
I've never been to Wrigley.
Old, what was it, Briggs Stadium, Detroit? Same way. Fenway was a great place. And Wrigley is just awesome.
It's a big shot right here. It's got a chance.
Ooh.
Nick 7.
Wow. That is just not fair.
Just can't close the gap.
No, can't do it. He's not letting them in.
He's gained 10 in 7 frames.
When he's closing, when a guy with 80 sticks is closing frames on you,
it makes it tough.
You have to be on your game and avoid those bad breaks, which unfortunately Steve can't seem to do. Yeah, again, he's been able to gain 10 pins.
That's it.
So he's down 47
pins.
The best he can do is 205 scratch. So Jim almost has to open out for Steve even to have a mathematical chance. Odds are not looking good here.
Touch the head pin and let something happen.
Yep.
Oh, he left it again.
This
plus
time,
the
457.
That makes things interesting.
He'll make it a piece of cake.
Well, you want to make a bet?
No, not against you.
No, yeah.
I'm not-
on a. I've got.
I know you.
You ought to see
You're
this
getting
puppy.
scary.
I know I'm scared. It's on here for the NCAA. They're starting here in a minute. I could
Okay.
be rich. I've got $40 bet to
That's
make.
rich.
Well, I parlayed. I did
Okay.
a parlay.
You did a 4-team parlay?
No, 2-team parlays.
Okay.
4 of them.
Okay. Wow.
$40 can get me 180.
Okay. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, great try. Okay.
Gave him
he's
some room.
8 out in the 8th gives him 120. Yes. Right
Don't-
now, Steve still has room, but he's got to shoot
Yeah,
it.
it's getting tough.
Yeah.
I'm close, but I'm not. I'm not doing it yet.
Yeah. No.
No.
You'd be crazy to call
I'm
this.
320 and 0. There's no way I'm going to call nothing yet.
Mr. Conservative. Not gonna
I don't-
lay it out there. huh?
No. Once I miss, it's over.
You might not ever win another match. Yeah. Oh.
That's not going to get there.
Oh boy.
3-7.
3-7.
See, this is
exactly what Steve was hoping for,
This
but
is-
again, he's still got to perform.
he's got a
'Cause
strike.
even if he doesn't double, he shoots 185,
Right.
and that's not enough because 57 off of that means Jim's only got to shoot 120 something. He's already there, so he has to strike.
Well, Steve can go 205.
Yeah, which means
Plus
Jim
23,
Jim has to go
228.
144 scratch.
228.
So he's
He
got to
can't
mark.
shut him out.
No, if he marks one of the last 2 frames,
He shuts him
can
out, yeah.
with count. And it's going to get there. Nope. Okay. So 129 in the 9th.
Steve has to have this.
He's got to sheet it, and Jim
Yeah.
has to mark in the 10th. If Steve sheets it.
Right. Steve has. If he doesn't strike here,
Yeah, I know. Then you're calling it. I know.
and it's got a chance, and it's gonna fall.
Ooh. Now that ball was much worse than the one where he jacked the 7. So maybe he's a little bit of payback here.
He's gained 25.
5th place today with 5% of the Megapot, $349, and it'll go up again next week at Western Bowl in Arvada.
Has to have it.
Yes, he must.
It's
And
over.
nope,
I'm
no,
calling
it's-
this puppy
no,
right
it's
now. Don't try this at home.
Please. Yeah.
Don't do this. It's over.
All right, so Jim Waddy winning game 1 over Steve Dudek, a 16-time master champion. And Steve's going to end up shooting 173, 196 with handicap.
And Jim Rocky Waddy moves on.
Yes, he does.
That's just, he needs to have a shirt made up. Jim Rocky Waddy.
Yo, Rock.
Hey, yo, Rocky.
Yo, Rocky. Hey, you want to see my turtles cuff and link?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. What's his wife's name?
Adrian.
No,
No, Adrian.
Jim's. Jim's wife's. It's not Adrian.
You didn't fall for that?
No, I know better. That would be too crazy. Because she's
Esther.
Esther. Yeah, yo, Esther. I
Yo,
won.
Esther, I won.
Cut me, Mick.
Yeah. 173. 6. All right, 349 for Mr. Dudek. Not
Not
a
a-
bad day at the office.
Not a bad day. It's 349 more than I made. Plus the loss.
All
First
right.
game today, I have a 5-bagger and go 202.
Oh.
That's not right.
No.
I just sat down in a chair and cried for 2 minutes, and I said, "This day's done." Then I really lit it up. I shot 140.
No.
Yeah,
Huh?
yeah. It was the right ball change.
Yes. Will he make it? No, ball's going
He
to hook
doesn't
away.
care.
It's all right.
He doesn't care.
So he's going to shoot 147. Yep, 147 with 80, 227 over Steve Dudek, 196. When we come back, our second match is going to feature Jim Waddy against our third seed, Pat Waller of Denver. Again, you're watching the Amateur Bowlers Tour here at Holiday Lanes in Lakewood. Nicholas Source and Nolan Carruthers will be back in just a moment. All right, ladies and gentlemen, match 2 here at Holiday Lanes, the Amateur Bowlers Tour. Nicholas Source and Nolan Carruthers. Match 2 is going to feature our first game winner, Jim Waddy, against our third seed, Pat Waller of Denver. And Pat's going to have Jim lead the match. So, gentlemen are going to shake hands, come back, we'll start match number 2.
Pat has 2 titles.
Yep.
Both of them here.
Yes. And it's been a while.
Since he's been in the finals, over a year.
And Pat is one of our charter members.
Right.
If Pat didn't join in 82, I believe it was shortly after that. Probably out of Sonesta, which is where our early tournaments were on the north side. Sonesta, and east side was AAA Bowl and Celebrity Sports Center.
44 pins difference.
Yep. Yeah, we got a lot of holiday champions in the top 5.
Oh, that's trouble.
Yep.
Shake, that's a good place to do it.
Oh, yeah. First frame, first ball. Sure.
That's the best place
Yep.
to have a bad frame.
Yeah, I don't know if I told you this story or not, but we're bowling Lake Thursday night at Wheat Ridge a couple weeks ago, and real good guy. His name's Ray Rodriguez. No relation to Ray. His Ray is R-E-Y.
Okay.
And he goes foul 710 off the sheet.
Oh,
for 279 or 278. Yeah, and we were just
don't
dying.
do it again.
Oh, no. Ow.
All right.
Looks like that little 5 or 7 minute wait there tightened him up.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, it's going to happen.
And I understand that.
But don't think that he will not come back with a vengeance. We're talking about a very serious competitor here. He will not give up. I don't care. All right, so Pat, hoping to take advantage of that and get some
It's
early.
going to go left. That's all right.
Well, mark here is huge because now it's 20 instead of 10.
Yeah.
Now it's down to a 24 pin difference.
It's 34.
If he can make this. Look at this crazy weather. 72 tomorrow, 70 on Tuesday, snow
40
on Wednesday. Welcome to Denver, Colorado. All right.
Don't chop it.
And he
Chopped
did.
it.
Why did you say that?
Well, that's what I do. I have to tell it like it is.
All right. So it was only to gain 9 pins on that.
Little Pat Waller, number 16.
35 down. Pat's been retired for a few years. I believe he worked in the school districts as a custodian.
That's a shaky start for Jim Waddy, I'll tell you. That's
Well, he get like
good
oh, that was
shot.
an excellent shot. All right. He makes up for it. Let's see what Jim can do.
Pat's wife, Connie, is sitting to my right about 4 feet, 5 feet, and she's nervous.
It's been a while.
She told me, I don't know if I can watch. I says, well, you have to watch it. What are you going to do? Go get a piece of chicken across the street?
You're into that chicken again. Here we go
Well,
with the
it's
chicken.
next door. I can smell it. The door opens and I smell chicken.
We got Jim Waddy, a.k.a. Colonel Sanders. And
That's, It's going to go
it's
right,
gonna- yeah, it's
way
gonna go
right.
Yep. All right, he was very lucky just to leave the 1-2-4.
And I think you're right, Nick. I think that's 8-minute break.
That little
really
break when you have that difficulty getting loose.
Yeah.
Which in a way, people say, well, being a top seed's really not that great because you're sitting for an hour and a half. And I go, well, yeah, but you got second place money in your pocket.
Guaranteed.
It's like deal or no deal.
Yeah. Take your shot.
Yep. Get loose, throw a couple shots, walk around, do whatever you got to do. All right, that's going to be close.
It's going to chop.
Oh, got the 1 and the 2, but couldn't take out the 4. So poor Jim is 9 through 2 frames. But certainly not out of it. Technically still ahead, so okay, I'll make it an 8-frame match.
Yeah. He's still in the lead.
Yep, absolutely.
That's how he has to look at it.
Yep. Jim's wife Esther is in the background along with his son Adam.
She's ready to hit him with a club. Stay on the lane.
Maybe
get something.
Get up. Okay,
He's got 7 out of it.
All right.
All things considered, with all the bowling going on this weekend, you had a good turnout.
We had a good turnout. Yep.
You got the Big Swiss in Greeley. You got the senior Senior City.
Yeah, last week of Senior City, which was basically 10 minutes down the road.
It's a lot of bowlers.
A lot of bowlers. Yep.
You ended up with how many?
119.
That's huge.
Oh yeah, makes first place again a little bit bigger next week.
Where is next week?
Next week we're a Western Bowl in Arvada.
And I have to make that because I guaranteed you I'd make.
Oh, that's right, you did.
I'm on the chopping block. That's not going to work. Jim's in trouble here.
Yeah, he's having a hard time getting loose. So he's got 16 after 3.
And now mentally he's not feeling good at all.
Now the bowlers out there will be going, how does somebody in their right mind get 80 pins? And
there you
unfortunately, here's a great example of that because of the situation that he's in. There's days where he's going to feel good and he's actually going to bowl pretty good, and then unfortunately, there's times where he just can't get loose, and this happens. Oh, Pat. Pat couldn't kick out that 10.
It's a tough 6 count right there.
6 on a strike, though.
It doesn't. Yeah,
make sure
it's as good
3.
as 9.
Make sure at 3. Especially when you're trying to claw back from a handicap deficit. This week's pattern was 2016 USBC National Team Pattern, 38 feet.
And nasty 38 feet. Nice shot. Oh, I thought he had a shot at that.
All right, so he's 9 out, but 28, 9, 37 in the third. He's actually picked up 21 pins. So he's still down 23.
Both on an open.
Yep. Hopefully next week I'll put you on the singles and doubles pattern, which is 39 feet. A little bit more volume.
Ooh, he kicked the
which you expect
out.
Because you got more players, bowling singles and doubles. Next year is going to be the freak out, though, when the USBC will not let you know what the lane condition is ahead of time.
Right.
At the stadium of all places.
I agree
in
with
Vegas.
that.
Yeah, I do too. Makes it fair for everybody.
Yeah, it's going to get 1.
Yep. Not good. Not good. So now we're 46 in the 4th.
As much as Jim has struggled this game,
Pat's struggling just as bad.
He's still in this.
Oh, yeah.
Easily in this. Yes. If he can just get past the...
He'll still be up 34 with a mark, any kind of mark. That's a little bit better, but that's going to go
way right.
Well, couldn't even grab the head pin, but again, leaves 1, 2, 4, I believe.
Yeah. Well, he's got the sleeper.
5 out. Did he get the sleeper too?
He's got the sleeper.
Okay. So 1, 2, 4, 5.
I'm actually looking through an I-beam. And with a little help from my friend, I can see through steel. I saw that. Clark, whoever he is.
All right, Jimbo, come on here. Let's close the frame here. Get back in the positive. No. All right. So 22 in the 4th, but he's only down 24. That's the important part, and he's still up 20 pins. Just try to keep that in mind. You're still ahead. It can't get any worse than this, and you're still up 20 pins.
He's watching it on TV.
It's right, isn't it? PAT.
All right, a little bit better. Leaves himself to 2-8.
You got it?
I don't know what it's supposed to be because it says Walker on the sheet.
It's Waller.
2 L's?
Yes.
All right. I can't read pins. Next penmanship.
Nick has no penmanship.
So we had a little glitch here with Nick's spelling.
No, I spelled it right. You just
spelled
didn't
it
understand.
Right. Scott didn't read it right.
Yeah, well, it's Scott's fault.
Well, he's wolfing down burritos.
Well, of course.
Not focusing on his gig down there. We're going to fire you, Scott.
Yeah, that'll work. Ooh, come on, ball. Come on, ball.
That's not going to work.
Oh. All right, so 9 out in the 5th gives him 31. And Patrick Waller up in the 5th frame, and he's got to get going. He's struggling just as bad as Jim.
Nick and I have the name right. That's for sure.
Scott Burrito Sledgester.
No. Washout.
Wow. And again, here we go with this pattern, combination pattern surface. This is getting fiercely ugly.
It is very ugly. But, you know, if you're going to have a bad run, you want your opponent to have the same run.
Yeah, they are.
You don't want to get ran over.
Yeah, no lie. This
got
might
a
be
chance.
close. And he makes it. All right. Pat Waller converts a 1-2-4-10. That's huge.
Oh, he picked up another 11.
So now 35-30. He's only down 9 pins.
Right.
Wow. How fortunate is he?
Very
60-something in the 5th and make up almost all the deficit he was handing out. You got to keep that going. Because he's going to need it if he happens to win this match, go up against Rich Lista.
Brooklyn. No, 310.
Oh, baby split. It's almost like they're afraid to go straight up the outside for fear that it won't finish.
That it won't,
And they give it a little bit of help and the ball reads early and boom.
And if you're
right
around
the
5, 6, 7, it will finish.
Oh, sure.
But there's that plus minus.
The Bermuda Triangle.
Oh, man, it's just, that's going to get 1. Oh, he covered that.
Used his lock. All right, 8 spare for Pat. Yeah, if Jim doesn't mark in this frame, Pat has actually caught him with 4 frames to go. You got to feel very lucky at this point. But even Jim, you know, if Jim isn't able to get it together here, he's still going to take 4th place money, $374.
Jim hasn't.
And he did really good in brackets and semis.
Did he?
Oh, yeah.
Any sweepers?
No.
That's not a bad ball.
Come on.
There you go.
There we go. All right. Ta-da!
He's pointing it out. Yes, you did. Finger looking good right there, my friend.
Finger looking good. Yeah, it's like I tell some of the guys, sometimes the rakes will drop early, and when the camera takes that shot, it reads the rake, so it doesn't give you any pins.
That's a big shot here.
Sure.
He doubles here.
Can you imagine that?
Oh.
Wow. Get 20 of them back all of a sudden?
Yeah.
Go from down a couple pins to up 14 or 16.
It's got a chance. Touch
Look
the
at
head
this. He
pin
likes
and
it.
let it go.
Ooh.
Oh, man.
Yeah, he liked it when he let it go. He hit his target. Good shot. I think, though, if he wins this second match, we're going to have to go to the bar. We're going to have to start happy hour early and get it lighten him up.
I'm fine with that.
Little painkiller.
I'm fine.
Wouldn't hurt nobody.
Anybody wants to go to the bar, I'm down. I'll lead the way. Big spare here.
Yeah, it is. And look at this. Will it hold?
No, it's coming back.
All right. So 59 in the 7th. If Pat Waller will strike here, he has a 1-pin lead through 7. That's going to go left. Yep, he's very fortunate just to leave the 3-6-10.
So he's down 13, correct?
if he makes this spare, it'll be a 2-pin game.
And that's going to cover it. Oh, it moved.
Did he chop it?
Yep.
Yep. Chops the 3 off to 3-6-10, so he's open in the 7th. So he's up 30 scratch, so he's down 14
pins.
with 3 frames to go.
It's not over, ladies and gentlemen.
Nope. Not in a heartbeat.
Put a little more speed on it.
Trying to get it to hold. Yeah.
Got the 7 out.
Yeah. Leaves himself 6-10.
So I went to Salida yesterday, and saw my folks, and had lunch with one of my mom's best friends.
Oh, Lord. Look at this.
She bowled with for years, and she's watching today. So hello to Dorothy Ross, who was a good bowler back in her day. I lost a case of beer to her.
Oh, she's got to be awesome.
I don't know if she's ever drank any of it. I did pay the bet. I bet her a 6-pack.
Well, you better.
I bet her a 6-pack.
Mom would never cook for you again.
Well, she hasn't cooked a meal for me for a while. We go out and eat all the time.
Oh, okay.
Had a nice time.
That's good.
So hello, Dorothy.
Dorothy, you really should pop one of those 6-packs, though. Eventually.
Yeah, if you haven't broke into that, send it to me. That was years ago. If she
right. You can send it to care of ColoradoSports.TV. Attention, Scott Sludgister.
He's nodding his head up and like he'll drink it. It's 20 years old, Scott. You're going to drink this.
It's not like scotch, okay?
It doesn't get better.
No.
She probably had it in the sun the whole time.
Oh, God.
Beer tea. It's probably beer tea.
I didn't say I drink it.
Maybe you could sell it. It could be a classic.
Oh, my God.
It's going to cover it.
Get it. Attaboy. All right. He is not. I'm telling you.
He hasn't
this
quit.
boy's a fighter. 79. Okay. 18-pin difference.
I'll
54.
tell you what.
Now he's up 26.
Yeah, it's
Look at this.
he marks here. He puts the heat on Pat.
Oh, no doubt.
I mean, it's there anyway because he lost half of what he gained.
Correct.
It's a big shot right here. It's got a chance.
That's not bad.
Touch the head pin, you got a chance.
A little high, but that's okay. At least 4-7. 77 in the 8th.
24 pins.
56. Yep, down 24. Up 24.
Yeah. Pat's gained 20.
Wow. Who would have believed it with poor Jim going double gutter in the first frame?
Well, he didn't mark.
I'm not getting a mark till what, the 5th?
The 6th.
5th or 6th?
Yeah. I think he marked in the 5th.
Now, of course, if Pat should lose this match, that Connie will not drive him home.
And I'm not driving him home. I don't know. I hope he doesn't live far.
He lives far.
He doesn't want to ride with me.
Ooh, look at this.
It's going to go right.
Come on. Oh! All right, open in the 9th. He's got 85.
This is the lowest scoring match in the finals I've ever seen.
I had a Super Bowl. I had a Super Bowl championship match at AMF Broadway a number of years ago, where in the 9th frame, neither bowler had 100.
Wow. Oh, I kind of like this.
Nice. That was a great shot. He needs to do that.
Do I have an eye or what?
Yeah, just one.
One eye.
Yeah.
That's true. That is true.
And it was incredible. And it had nothing to do with the condition on that. It was all the pressure, because back then, first place was over $5,000.
Right.
And, second place wasn't was a walk in the park. He was still 2-something.
Mm-hmm.
But the pressure to be a Super Bowl champion back then for that kind of money was unbelievable.
And the scores like that.
Sure.
Can he double? He put more speed on it. I
close.
like it. Mix them up.
Get a mix. Oh, wow. Kicks out the 5-7.
Very interesting.
140 something with another one.
Now this is.
No, 140 something just with count.
He
You can
had
get
to,
another one to be in the 150s.
he had to have a
But it's not over.
no.
It's still not over.
He needs to
He
one
needs
right
to
here.
sheet it and, and rock and roll here.
He picked his speed up.
Sure did.
That
And
was not
that's-
going to
no,
get there.
that's out there. Oh,
that's
my God.
a shame.
That's unbelievable.
That's a shame.
Leaked the ball, and on this pattern, that is definitely OB. So now we're looking at a maximum 137 and 36 for 173. Jim Waddy needs 9 pins total in the 10th frame to move on. That is incredible.
Well, how much are you giving Pat for that scenario? You're saying 9, but if Pat does
Well,
what?
even if he marks, even if he gets a spare on this, he's 173.
He's going to
with
crush
handicap.
it. There you go.
Unbelievable.
That's a shame.
Unbelievable.
137.
So Jim Waddy needs 9 pins to win. And you know it's going to happen, right?
No, it's not going to happen. Don't say tie.
Did I say that?
No, I'm just saying. Don't.
Okay.
Yeah. 9 total wins.
Yep, 9 total wins.
No, you can't mess that up.
Oh, and that that guy
doing?
that
No.
that guy that used to be your friend. What was his name?
Oh,
Look at
he needs
this.
he needs to cover the 4-7.
Yep.
He's got to cover the 4-7.
Which he hasn't been close to yet.
No, he's went right every time. Mike Vasquez is about to get
We've
hit
just-
with a shovel.
Well, now we just evicted him.
You throw him out.
Yeah. I'm calling Lakewood Police right now.
Send him to the mountains.
Now, yeah, let his ears pop.
You know what? This is incredible, the way this came down to this.
Oh, yeah.
He has to cover the 4-7 to win.
Pat Waller comes up and goes bang, bang for a double.
Gutter.
Throws the ball in a ditch and rips the pocket for a spare. He took his hand out of the
He
ball.
missed him. He got
Oh,
him.
he got it.
There's the winner right there.
With a 94, Jim
He wins by
Waddy wins
one
by a
pin.
pin.
That's incredible.
This is something that'll go down in ABT history.
That's incredible.
I gotta believe it. So Pat Waller's going to finish in 4th place with $374. Jim Waddy, believe it or not, is moving on. He's going to take on Rich Lista, and we'll be back. It can't get any better than this, folks. Don't miss it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back for match 3, and right now anything's possible. Jim Waddy shooting 94 scratch, wins his match by a pin, which is a record for us at 32 years. So let's see if he can parlay that. Get it, parlay?
Yeah.
Up against our second seed, Rich Lista. Rich is going to have Jim lead the match. Shake hands, guys, and here we go, our semifinal match. Anything is possible.
Boy, I believe it now.
Anything.
I saw something I never saw.
I've been doing this for a long time. I have never seen that.
You have been
Never.
doing this for a long time.
Thanks, sir. Thanks, sir. Just throw me under the bus.
You've
there.
been at this for 49 years now?
No.
Who's
I'm
leading?
not.
Jim's leading again.
49 years.
Well, something like that. Rich Lista.
Well, if I do your age thing, that means I started this club when I was 9.
You voted for Lincoln.
Yeah, right. I voted for Lincoln.
Is he going to do the same thing?
No, he's going to get Wood.
Well, that's
All right,
7 better than
yeah.
the start last time.
Yeah. All right. What do we got here? We got ourselves a 45-pin difference in handicap. And Rich has been hot lately. He won. He tied the doubles at Bellevue to get his 6th title. Rich out of Arvada now, originally out of Colorado Springs. And waiting in the wings is a fairly new player, Jay Ryan, out of, I believe it's Littleton, yes. League Bowls here and at Heatheridge. In only his 4th singles tournament. Made his first cut. And Jim, nice spare. Okay, great start. Great start.
That's 10 better than he started the last game.
It's huge better. Just incredible.
That has Rich nervous.
All right, list of time is money. Our sponsors are waiting for you.
Little Panda.
Yeah, the little panda.
The little Panda's in the house.
All right, Sunday Fun, you're later on for 10 minutes practice.
Yeah, it's funny. Jay Ryan, our tournament leader, this was his 4th singles tournament. And I got to tell you, the first 3 times he bowled wasn't even close. Had to get that house shot mentality out of his head. And worked with Russell Strong, a couple other guys. Ooh, good mixer. Oh, just leaves a 5. And boy, did he bowl well this weekend. Absolutely brilliant.
Well, in the semis, first game with handicap, he shot 308.
308, yeah.
That's
260
huge.
something. Probably his high scratch game ever. And that's cool.
Is that going to work?
And ooh,
Boy.
he took that for granted.
Yeah, and I don't know if I would have. I guess he
I
knows
wouldn't have.
he knows that ball because I thought that was
I thought that ball was
left.
going to hook away. I honestly did.
That last match was crazy.
Oh,
Pat doubles and then in the
yeah,
gutter. He would never do that. He'll do that one out of.
a million
Yeah.
times. Yeah. All right, Rich comes back. Great shot. Throws a strike. So he is not taking any chances here. He's going to get out early and try to do the best he can to make up that handicap, which he honestly needs to do because, as we've seen, if you
Let the Colonel hang around.
you let him hang around, bad things are going to happen. He's like a pit bull behind a bush. You don't know he's there till it's too late. All of a sudden, you're in trouble.
Brooklyn, there you go.
Did he strike?
Yes.
All right, there we go.
So 80 and 20 is 100.
Very good.
There.
It's amazing.
Now, was that nice or what?
Well, your math is just scary.
Don't try this. Don't try.
Don't
this
try it at home.
No. I've already factored all the numbers in.
That just drives me nuts to start. All right, we're still looking at 45 pins here. How about a double for Jimbo here? Wouldn't that be wild?
Has he had it? He hasn't had a double.
No, he is not. All right.
Touch the head pin and have your shot at it. There you go.
Nice shot.
That's a big deal.
That was
right
a
there.
big shot. Here we go. Can it be, Mr. C, that a man that shot the lowest scratch game in the history
Wins
of our
this
branch
tournament.
could win this tournament?
It could be.
Sure.
It absolutely could
Sure.
be. Little Panda's under the gun here. That's
Yep.
going to go wide right. It came back. 7-10.
Oh, wow. Yep. Well,
That hurts. It wasn't.
You didn't check.
Wasn't a
You
bad
checked
ball
them
at all.
for. You checked them for bamboo shoots and everything in case he
The
tries
little
to,
panda?
Yeah, in case he tries to
No,
do that suicide thing. While
he's
he
going
goes away.
to try to cover the. Well, no, I don't think he's at that point
Nah,
yet.
not yet.
1-9.
Wow, what a bad break. So Jim comes through and throws a great shot for a double. Rich came up a little late and had a possibility, but 7-10 was not what I thought he was going to leave. If anything, I thought he was going to leave just a 10.
And you're given 45 pins, and your opponent doubles, and you
Wow.
open on a pocket shot, 7-10. That's tough.
That's brutal.
That's left.
All right. Little left leaves a 6. Boy, now, if your mind isn't jagged right now, I don't know what could be.
Ouch.
And he pulls the ball, leaves a 6.
That's
Do you
huge.
believe this? Do you believe what I am saying?
I think he rushed that shot.
Sure he did.
And
Doesn't look like he has any focus.
no.
But
Jim's-
man, if you're going to be focused, you better be focused when you're spotting somebody 45 pins in a 10-frame match. Wow.
Touch the head pin and let it roll.
Nope, that's going to go
Missed
right.
it.
And it leaves himself to 1-2-9.
He has
He's
a
gonna-
huge lead
Oh
right
my
now.
God. Even if he opens, he's going to be up almost 70 pins. And it's early, but again, 70 pins. Huge.
And nearly halfway through the match.
Yep. Yep. Wow.
I like his chances to cover this
Yeah.
just because the way he's
Yes,
been going.
correct. You're absolutely right.
He's been going Brooklyn.
Yeah. Just hope that the ball doesn't deflect enough not
Right.
to take out the 9. That's pretty good.
He's got a
Get up.
chance.
Ooh.
Man.
That was a pretty good shot. Okay, so 75 in the 4th. Yep. He's up
98.
18 scratch.
He's up 98 pins with sticks.
No, he's not up that much.
Well, of course he is.
18 and 45, 63.
55 to 56.
63.
Well, yeah, you figure that.
Wow. Basic math, my dear Holmes. Basic math.
What did I do wrong?
Well, where do you want me
It's
to start?
155
Was it
to
your childhood?
57.
Was it when you got your driver's license?
It's
What?
155 to 57.
How do you think it's 155 to 92? You forgot to add his handicap in. Oh, things I have to teach these guys.
You know what? I got to start over. Oh, man, I thought I had a system.
Nolan is cut off.
You know what? Mike took my eraser.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure. That's what it is.
God dang it. I am so disappointed right now.
Oh my God, we have a Schmidt sighting.
Yeah, absolutely.
Huh?
Well, you know,
Nolan, I've got a tablet out in the car that I can get you so you can use as a display
You
of
know,
the
that's the first
scorekeeping
time-
I'm using.
That's not good.
that's the first time I've messed this up since my system went into play
And that was
weeks ago.
wow. All right, so Jim's open in the 5th, 84.
God dang it. I am really frustrated.
A mark here. Rich is still going to be down
60.
almost 60.
Gotta add 35.
He's got to start striking here. This one looks pretty
That's
good.
gotta-
Will it hold? No.
Oh,
And almost kicked it out from behind. Leaves himself to 6. Now he pulled the last one when he went for the 6 pin on lane 25. Let's not do that again. Much better.
Ah, he
There we
covered
go.
that.
No doubt. Okay. So he's down 7 scratch. So he's down 52. Frame number 6 for Rich Lista.
Got that out pretty good, but it jumped
He
too.
made a good move. Did you see that?
Yes.
He moved left because the track is starting to open up, and he just didn't get left enough. He needs to keep going. Leaves himself to 6. He's down 54 at this point, so he needs to make this spare.
Hang on. There
Good.
you go.
Very nice. All right. All right. Back-to-back marks. 75 in the fifth for Rich Lista. 84 with an open for Jim Waddy. Here's a scary thing. The high scratch game so far has been 173.
It's crazy.
Wow.
It's going to go way
low,
right.
way right. But again, Lucky just
yeah,
leaves a
that's
1-2.
Huge.
He's actually smelling like a rose here. He could be leaving some real god-awful spare conversion pin possibilities.
He could easily find himself in the title match. I mean, it's crazy, but
Absolutely, sure. And he's going up against somebody that's never been in this situation before, if he happens to win this match. So, I mean, it's a legitimate coin flip. It really is.
that's
That
going
looked pretty good.
That's going to work.
Yes, all right. Jim the Pitbull Waddy.
The Colonel's in the house. If Jim wins, yeah, he beat his last
He
game.
beat his last game already.
He's already beat
I
it.
love it. In the sixth frame, he's going, look, I already beat my last game.
I say if he wins, he should take us all across the street to KFC and buy us all dinner.
And tell him, hey, I'm the Colonel.
I'm the Colonel.
Let's everybody. It's a
I'm
freebie.
on staff with
Yeah, I'm
KFC.
on staff. Yeah. Ooh,
I
how
like
about this?
it. I like it.
Ooh, good shot. Leaves a 7. Got 103 in the sixth.
Practice, I'll turn your lens on for league play. Don't forget bingo up here for $1,500, as well as strike rich for $100 now. Your free drink scores are 114 and a 213. Other than that, when your lands are back to start position, I'll turn you on for league play.
All right, this can be a pretty important
Precarious
spare
shot
here.
here.
Keep the pressure on Rich. But he hasn't really been close with the 7-pin by itself yet. He tried
That's
to
not
loft
gonna
it
work.
and get it to hold, and it's not going. So he's trying, but 7 pins right now for Jim are really tough. So we got 112 in the 7th. So with a mark here, Rich can actually grab a few pins off from scratch, but he's still going to be down 40-some pins. Ooh, he gave that room.
Nice shot.
Liked it. Nice ball. All right, here we go. He's got to go. Time is running out. If he doesn't double here, he's down 42. And if he doubles here, wow, this game can turn around quickly. That looks pretty good.
Face.
Oh, it still wants to hook. That 25 is really hooking up early
Yes,
on
it is.
So once again, leaves himself the 6-pin. And this is where he missed it inside. Got to make this. And
Hang on.
Oh, I thought he was going to miss it again. But it hung on to get the spare, so he's got 115 in the 7th with a spare in the 8th.
Is he down 42?
He's
Am I
down
right?
42.
Okay.
All right, your math skills
I'm
have come
finally
back
got
to you.
this thing lined up.
Yeah.
Man, I was about to walk out of here. I was going home.
All right, frame 8 for Jimbo.
We got through that 10-minute break and where he got stiff and he loosened back up.
Yep.
He's making some shots.
Yep. Hold. Will it hold? Got a little bit of head pin, but I believe he just left the. Is it the
Just
two?
the- it's
just a
just-
two,
just the
2-8
two.
or just a 2?
Just the 2.
Okay. All right. But again, he has a tendency to
Pull
blow
him.
by this thing right, so
Move right 5 boards and let it fly.
easily, yeah. Boy, if he opens here and Rich can
Yeah.
plant a strike in that foundation frame, this could go to the wire.
It's a big spare right here.
Sure.
He did move right.
Yep.
Here we go. He got him. Perfect.
No problem. Excellent. Okay. So he's got 112 in the 7th, spare in the 8th.
Still a 42-pin deficit for
Yep.
Rich Lista. The little panda's in a bind.
Yep. There's no doubt he's got to throw the next 4 and then hope for help.
No, he's
He can still shoot 195 scratch.
gained 3 pins
I know.
in 8 frames.
I know.
This is crazy.
Yeah. Frame 9 for Jim Waddy.
He's going to touch him. There you go.
Oh, what a break.
That's a backbreaker.
Oh, yeah, he kicks out the 4-7.
Well,
I'm calling it. I am calling it.
you have to.
It's not mathematically over, but I'm calling
No, it's
it. Rich has to punch. And it's over.
it's over. Over.
Yep. Best he can do is 181, 216 with handicap. Jim's already got 222 in the clubhouse. So incredible as this sounds, Jim Waddy is now on his 3rd consecutive match, and he's going to go into the title match up against one of our newer players, Jay Ryan out of Littleton.
I have never seen
This is
Jay Ryan. Is this his first tournament?
4th.
4th?
First time he's made the cut.
I've never ran into him.
Okay, and Rich unfortunately chops the bucket, so he's 139 in the 9th. Rich is going to go home in 3rd place, but takes home $598. So still a good day for Rich Lista. I know, but he's disappointed.
Crazy day.
It's unbelievable. And
Now
of course,
he crushes that one.
FBAC.
Doesn't matter now.
No. All right, so Rich is finishing up here. He's going to shoot 159, 194 with handicap.
Boy, I'll tell you what, when Jim Waddy started that game with Gutter, I didn't see any chance that
No.
he was going to advance.
I absolutely agree with you.
And now he's in the championship. I think it's awesome.
Well, it's like we try to tell these up-and-coming players and our junior bowlers, you never, ever give up. Never give up. Give it your best effort all the time, and good things like this are going to happen to you.
Nice.
Great shot. And he doubles. Just had insult to injury.
Now, and another thing this tells bowlers, whatever your level is, you can bowl this.
Yes.
It's handicap.
Yep. On any given day and head-to-head,
Yes,
one match,
one
anything
match.
is possible.
You can win with the 94.
You could even beat Carl Schmidt.
I don't think I could beat anybody, but you know what? I'll give it a go.
Well, you know,
I can't get to the semis.
Stephanie told me off to the side.
I can't
that
beat
she
Stephanie.
She would bowl you for money.
I can't beat Stephanie. I'm not bowling her.
The only reason she's not, she doesn't want to lose her junior eligibility. But other than that, she'd take you on with no problem.
I wouldn't even take that bet.
I just don't want to hurt his feelings.
That's
I
right.
understand, Steph.
I understand, too.
How about this, Mr. Waddy? 179 with a spare conversion, 259 to 194 over Rich Lista. Who'd have thunked it?
Crazy,
Unbelievable.
crazy, crazy. I'm going to do a pick to click here, even though there's two
Yeah,
left.
we forgot to do
We
that.
didn't do a pick to click.
Yeah.
I'm going to do mine right now. I'm
All right.
taking the Colonel.
Waddy, he's
That's
grinding. 178 Jay Ryan. Rich Lista go home in third place with $598. Go away, folks. Like we said, anything's possible here. Championship match, Jim Waddy out of Denver, Jay Ryan out of Littleton, and we'll be back in just a moment.
Keep it up. One more time.
Championship match. I don't know if you got Allison, but this one's completely up in the air. You got Jim Waddy shooting the lowest game in the history of the Denver branch, 94 scratch, and wins. And now he comes back with a vengeance, throws a great game together, coming up against a relative newcomer, Jay Ryan out of Littleton, in his fourth singles. So we have a little bit of inexperience in match play finals versus a guy that says to himself, I can't do anything worse than what I've already done, and I'm here.
It's crazy.
It's unbelievable.
And the way he starts with two gutters, and Pat Waller doubles 9th, 10th, and gutters. It's just
it's unbelievable.
you can't make this stuff
No,
up.
we couldn't have planned this.
Here we go. I like it.
Will it hold? Nice.
I like it.
Good, Jay, right out of the gate.
It's not there. Split.
137. Is there in the wrong place? No.
This could.
We're going to have technical difficulties.
Have to start the whole finals
Manual.
over. Go. Ooh, this got a chance. It's got a chance.
Yes! Here we go. All right.
The Colonel is feeling
Floor
this.
man extraordinaire Dennis Glover fixed that up in a heartbeat. He's doing sometimes. Doing Dance Fever. That really hurt Dennis. I really did. Frame 2, both bowlers on a mark.
I'm impressed with the way Jim Waddy's come back.
I am.
I mean, it's incredible.
It is incredible. 26. That looks pretty good.
I like.
He mixes.
He's got the sleeper. 2-8.
2-8. Okay. Obviously, Jay going for his first title. First time that he's.
More than that.
For those of you keeping score at home, do not believe a word that Nolan Carlos tells you when it comes to math.
In the first,
let's just say that right now Jay's in trouble.
When
that scares me.
When it all comes to
track too, but I never. Oh, he pulled that. All right, can Jim come back with another great shot?
Boy, would a double here be huge.
Boy. Absolutely.
It's got a chance.
Yep.
Nice
shot.
This is unbelievable. Unbelievable. He's up 60 pins after 3 frames.
I'm just going to agree with you.
Trust me, dude.
I'm going to trust you. I'm not even going to write it down.
I'm a city boy. I learned how to be a bookie at an early age. My numbers are great.
I'm a country boy that learned how to drink.
Drink, ride horses.
Yeah.
Bulls.
They throw me on a bull.
Yeah.
Have a bull riding contest.
Ooh, look
I
at
like
here.
This. Look at this.
I'm just going to write him a check right now. I'm telling you.
I'm writing strikes in the wrong place.
Jim reminded us that he's already beat the 94.
He's beat the
3
150.
frames. Yeah. I don't need no.
Ran.
Oh, Lord. Hurry.
Yes, sir.
A Durban?
That's a 6.
I'm
6, buddy. All right, your math has gone to hell, and
There's
so
no-
is your vision.
there's no sleeper
That's all
there?
right.
Nope.
No.
But it was there. I told you I have an I-beam in front of me.
4, 5, 7.
I have an I-beam in front of me. I'm looking at steel. And if I'm on the
Well,
right.
Clark left.
Come on. Hold on. Nice. All right, so he converts it there. The bad news is down 70. Wow.
Jim Waddy came to play.
Well, like we said, once he got loose,
Yeah. He got through that.
he got through
over that hump.
Yep, he did. He sure did. Adrenaline, I'm sure, is pumping away. That's going to help. But the trivia questions will go down in history. Name the player that shot 94 scratch and wound up winning a tournament. Hold.
Good shot.
Nice. He has been absolute money.
Especially on that lane.
Wow. This could still be a good game. This could be a freak game. Here we go. The first 3 matches were grinders. Right where he left off in the semis. Fine, throwing the ball really well.
4. Got a chance?
No.
Yes, it does.
Oh, and he almost had 4 to
Man.
leaves it.
Wow.
69 pins
I wouldn't no more
with a spare.
put my hand up on this 5-pin. This is
No,
money. This
no,
is
no.
money.
Yeah. He knew it.
Smile on his face.
Oh, yeah.
Now he's milking the crowd.
Hasn't won in over 4 years. Yeah. Crazy,
Wow.
isn't it? Absolutely crazy.
This can be tricky.
We're all going to get chicken?
Well, I don't know if he'll go for that.
Sure he will.
I want that pot pie.
Ooh. Yeah, you're right about that.
He's in a groove.
Yes, he is.
You can
99 in the 4th with a spare in the 5th. Add 80 on top of that, and he's unbeatable. All right. Well, he's made this before. He's got a double. And that's if he misses this.
You know, we've seen some 279s to 257s.
Sure.
Some 300
Yep.
when Isaac Hernandez and Adam
Adam
Miller
Miller.
were both going for 300 after 9 frames.
Yep.
And today we're seeing totally the opposite.
Yes.
And now he's lighting it up.
But you know what?
And
A
he's
win
gonna-
is a win.
he's-
Look at this. Oh, I thought he had it.
No, you're right. It is.
You know, it's not what the score is did I win or did I lose? 124 in the 6th.
It's the beauty of this game.
Yes. This is why this game is suited for everybody and every ability. The handicap makes everybody competitive.
Whether you're 19 or 20 like Stephanie Jones or 42 like me or
Oh, here we
70
go.
like you.
Here we go, 42. Vietnam War was still going on when you were 42. I hear that.
Yeah.
In fact, did you get like a dishonorable discharge?
Jeez. You was telling Patton what to do.
I tell you make Kong Delta and you freak out.
I freak out easy. Freak out about a lot of things. I'm freaking out about this game.
Oh, my Lord. Come on, Jay.
Yeah,
this is your opportunity.
this
You've
is-
got to get back in this real fast.
Absolutely.
Frame number 7. And it looks well
Go
at home.
left.
Oh, no, it crossed over.
Covered up.
610.
Group right
Yeah.
now. He's still in the lead
Oh, yeah.
by a pretty good amount.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like it. Now,
So he's got 133 in the 7th. Jay can actually take the lead scratch by a few pins, but it puts him in pretty good shape with 3 frames to go.
sure does. Jim Watt is just, you could see his confidence just kind of ditched him a little bit.
Well, like I told you, he's going to gut this out.
Sure he is.
Even if his hip is starting to bother him again, yeah, he's going to step back, and that's smart. He'll walk that off a little bit. Yep.
His left knee is really bothering him.
Yeah, it's his knee and his hip, and God bless him. He will not stop.
No, if he has to stand at the foul line.
That's
just
correct. He will
chuck
do
it, he'll
that.
do
I
it.
guarantee you he would do that.
I hope he has a good shot right here.
That's
Touch
not
it.
bad. It's going to
gonna
go right.
Way right.
Yep. Oh, did the same thing. This time he was 5 count. 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 4, 5, 7.
He's really hurting right now. Come on, Jimbo.
Yep. Don't
2
give up
frames,
now.
buddy.
Come on, buddy. Hang in there.
I need to go get 5 Vicodin out of my bag and give them to him. Come on. 1 shot.
That's good.
That's not
Will it
gonna-
hold? Will it
it's
hold?
not gonna-
Now,
Same
5
place.
out.
He's
Yep.
really hurting.
138 in the 8th.
This is a shame.
It's not over yet.
No, it's not over, but he's hurting.
Yep. Don't feel sorry for him, Jay. You got to rock and roll, buddy.
Yeah, crush
Need
it.
to make a shot. Need to make a shot.
And he made a shot.
That's going to be close. Nope. Light mixer comes up, leaves himself the bucket. 2, 4, 5, 8.
That's not easy either.
6 on a spare wasn't good either. So
No. Boy, I'll tell you.
down 37. He can knock it down to 27 with the spare. And 2 frames to go.
Off the wall.
Huge. Absolutely right. From his 38, he'd be down 24. Wow. With 2 frames to go. If he can get a strike here in the foundation frame, he has a legitimate chance of overtaking Jim. Don't rely on Jim not making a mark.
No.
You've got to go. That's going to be
I
pretty
like
good.
it.
Oh,
I
yeah.
like
That was
it.
a great shot. Great shot.
That-
Just when he needed it.
Right off his hand.
Yep. 152 in the 8th.
All right, Jim Waddy, reach down deep, buddy. We know you're hurting. Man, this is...
Is he going to go down to the wire?
Yeah. If he can just give this a little bit of room
Yep.
so he doesn't cross.
Yep. Just got to hang in there. 2 more frames. Got to gut it out.
Come on. He gave it
That's
some
not
room.
bad. Come on, roll up.
There you go.
And
Nice
yes.
shot.
He strikes in the
That
foundation
was
frame.
huge.
Unbelievable. Maintains a 24-pin lead going into the 10th.
He strikes here.
It's over.
It's over.
Yes. Wow. This is I've never never seen anything like
Is
this.
this fun or what?
It's incredible.
As fun as the 2 4s, and give it some more room. Holiday Lanes. Big shot right here. He gave it some room.
It's not going to quite get there.
That's all
That's all
right.
right. 1-3-6-9.
Covers this. He forces Jay to strike on the first ball for sure.
Spare and County still wins.
Spare and count.
Yep. He'll win 258, 252.
The way he's been going Brooklyn.
254. Yeah.
You know what?
It favors what
It
he's
favors
been doing.
him right here.
But if he gets that ball early in the mid lane, it's going to go right.
It's got a chance, Nick. He covered it.
Unbelievable.
Great shot.
I believe he needs
8.
7 pins to
7?
lock it up. 7 pins will give him 255. And the best Jay Ryan can do is 212 and 42 for 254.
You're right. 7 pins wins
7
it.
pins wins it.
Oh, man.
And please, no ties. I don't think Jim could go through another
No, I
game.
don't either. I don't know if I can.
Let's end it right here, Mr. Waddy.
7 pins is a winner and a chicken dinner.
Yep. Yes, you are absolutely right.
Oh,
that's not going to
no.
get 7. He's going to be lucky to get anything.
Oh,
1.
no.
Okay, all that did
Forced
was
it to
open a
mark.
door. Yep. All right. So Jim ends up at 169, scratch 249. Here's the situation.
Has to mark.
Let's see if he gets the first one and not, he goes 201, 243. He's got a double in the 10th to win.
He needs the first strike?
First 2.
The first 2?
Yes. He's got to have the first 2.
Yes, he does. Jim's.
He is just about completely run out of gas at this point.
He's
but
out
what
of
an
gas.
effort. Yeah.
It's over.
And it is over, ladies and gentlemen.
It's over.
It's incredible.
What a crazy
Jim
day.
Waddy, the most unbelievable 4 games I've ever seen in my life, is going to take home $2,092.
Wow.
No. Jay goes 7 out on a split conversion.
Jim couldn't have bowled another frame.
No.
He would have done it, but we'd have had to get a stretcher.
Yeah, that's no lie. All right, Jay actually did okay. He actually bowled over his average, shoots 218 with handicap, but it's not enough. But in his first appearance in the top 5, Jay's going to take home $1,096, and our champion, as improbable as it sounds,
climbed the ladder.
You just have to watch these 4 matches to believe what we're telling you. Wins his 3rd title and almost $2,100. We got to talk to Jim after
absolutely.
the break. Absolutely. All right, when we ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. young kids out there at home when they're bowling and they're having a bad day or things aren't going well. Do the without medication. There you go. Speechless. Believe what I saw. You got some breaks.
You had to have the 6'10" against Pat Waller, or it was you had to have a nine total,
right?
And you'd missed that like three times that
right.
game.
Yeah. Oh, the split.
Trouble.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, it was just unbelievable.
It was fun.
It actually was. You have to get a copy of this because the kids are not going to believe it.
I'm going to tell the ABT bowlers that are sitting out there watching this, you are some of the greatest bowlers to bowl with, and with my legs as bad as they are, I've never had so much encouragement as I have from you guys throughout bowling ABT with you guys. So keep bowling with everybody.
That attitude.
Share them on.
You know, the cool part.
So, I was doing anything I could to get you to.
You're seeing people. You're going through. We got to get out of here. I got to go bowl. The performance that I'll never forget. You'll never forget.
You climb.
Place and go home.
Bowl if he has to stand at the line.
It's okay.
Mm-hmm.
You're
gonna have the guy.
But it was great, buddy. I'm happy for you because I know what it's all about. That's what anyone.
It's.
I want to say one more thing, Adam. If you're still home watching, thanks for supporting me, and get back to bowling ABT like I am.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Adam had his knee scoped in December.
Yeah.
And he's starting to come back bowling. And he said he shot 300 about a month. I said so.
Yeah.
They're both getting there, so it's cool.
A 200 today. I was hot.
Oh yeah, you were money, buddy. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it from us here at Holiday Lanes in Lakewood. Don't forget, next week we're Western Bowling Arvada. Who knows? The dancing, whatever he is behind us, is letting you know that we're about out of time. Which, thank God, that's
might
about
be
it.
time to
I think
shut
it's
it down.
time. We're done.
I think it is.
Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of all of us, have a great week. We'll see you next week at Western Bowl.
Bye bye, everybody.